Welcome back to my channel. My name is Anna. If you guys are new here on my channel, you find all things homeschooling, homemaking, and those kind of things. And I hope that you will go ahead and give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you can. That helps me so much. It's a free way that you can support my channel, and I always appreciate it. Now today I'm going to share with you guys what we are going to do this summer. So I'm going to talk about what we're doing for homeschooling, kind of what we're doing like in our life, the trips we have planned, all of the fun things, just kind of what our plans are for the summer. So honestly, it's not a whole lot. This video is probably going to be really short. We keep our summers super simple around here, but I did want to share with you guys a few things that I thought might interest you. I thought I would do it out here on our back balcony today because the weather is beautiful here today. We still have not got a whole lot of humidity yet. It's June, and that is really unheard of here in South Carolina to still be humidity free and the weather still be pretty nice even in June. Usually it's like in the hundreds by now, or at least the mid 90s. So I'm going to do it out here today, and that'll be something different. So first I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit about our homeschooling plans for the summer. Guys, I'm going to be honest with you guys. We don't do a lot of homeschool stuff in the summer because the whole point of it for us is to have a break, a much needed break. We are in much need of a break right now. We just felt a little bit burnt out at the end of the year, and we just kind of pushed really hard to get it finished really early, which I'm glad we did, but it left us all feeling like we needed a very long break. So that's what we're doing. We're just kind of like, we've been off for like 3 weeks, and we haven't done any school at all other than a little bit of reading. And of course we always kind of do our devotions and our family read alouds and things like that. But as far as like math, language arts, we haven't done anything like that. And honestly, we usually don't do a lot of that over the summer. Because we do homeschool year round, we don't take a very long summer. We usually just take about a month and a half. So that's probably our plans for this year. I still haven't totally decided when we're going back to school. It'll be sometime in July. I just haven't decided when yet. We are starting to need a little bit more structure in our day. The kids are starting to come to me being like, I'm bored, and the newness of the summer break is starting to wear off a little bit. So I think we will probably start implementing our summer rhythm / schedule very soon, and I'll share that with you guys on here. I just kind of like to have a little bit of structure so they kind of know what they can do during the day. That way they're not coming to me constantly saying, I'm bored, I don't know what to do. They know that this time is quiet time, this time is reading time, this time is lunch time, and it just makes things a little bit easier for me. Helps us all keep our sanity a little bit better. So like I mentioned before, we are going to do a lot of reading this summer. We are going to do our family devotions. We do those every day. We also have started a read aloud. We're starting Gladys Aylward, the Christian Heroes Then and Now series, and we have really been enjoying that book. We did finish the Little House on the Prairie book that we were reading, and that was really good. The kids really enjoyed that. We're also doing this really fun summer reading bingo sheet. I'll link it below for you guys, but this has been really fun for the kids to do, and they have already gotten started on it. And it's basically just when you read one of these books, you can color it in. So you can read a mystery, read a fairy tale, read in a fort, read a historical fiction, read outside. So anytime they do one of those things, they can mark it off. And I told them once they fill up their whole sheet, I will do something fun with them. I haven't decided what that is yet, but it will probably be like maybe take them to the movies or something like that. Now, as far as just our family summer plans, we are going to do so many good things. We always go and pick fresh strawberries. We like to go get fresh peaches. We like to go to any splash pads, or if our friends invite us to the pool, we do that a lot. We meet a lot of friends for play dates quite often. We're constantly working in the garden. This is a fun new addition that I have done this year, where I have a cut flower garden. I'll show it to you guys, but it is doing so good. My fingers are crossed. I'm really praying I get some actual flowers and it doesn't completely die on me. My garden is not as happy as the flowers, so we'll see if we get any vegetables, but I really feel like for sure we should get at least a few flowers, if nothing else. But that's just something fun that I wanted to do for me this year, and it's been something really fun that the kids have been involved in too. So we've been kind of doing it as a family. We started pretty much 95% of all of this from seed, and the kids helped me. Y'all probably saw the video I did where they were helping me with that. And so just seeing everything come to life from seed is just very exciting for us all. We also go on a lot of picnics, we go on a lot of walks, we do a lot of the different like trails around our area and do a lot of walks in our neighborhood, and that's always so much fun. We have a wedding to go to this summer. The boys are both going to sports camp. One is doing soccer camp, one is doing basketball camp. They're just like a 4-day 9 to 12 kind of deal. And they did it last year, and one of them did, and absolutely loved it. So we decided to do that again this year, and they are really, really excited about that. I'm also thinking about putting my little 4-year-old Amy Grace into dance classes. I have wanted her to do dance for so long, but it's really hard because we kind of have a family rule right now anyways. I'm sure this will change in the future, but we don't like for more than one child to be doing a sport at a time, so that we're not going to a million different places multiple times a week and having like several kids in something at the same time and us having to like not be together. So we usually do, one kid does a fall sport, one kid does a spring sport, and now we're probably going to start adding in a winter and a summer sport. And I think I might let Emmy do the summer sport and go ahead and do her dance this summer. It's like a 3-week class that they have, and I figured if we really like it, she might could continue in the fall because it's a very quick little class and would only be 1 day a week. And I don't know, we'll see. I'm not sure if I want to be like the dance mom and do all of that whole deal yet, but I know she will love it because she's just got the cutest personality, and I just want to go and just watch her like that. That's really the whole point of this. I just think it would be so entertaining and so cute. So we're gonna see about that. Now, projects, y'all, I have a lot of projects on my list to get done this summer. You know, they're really never ending, aren't they? But I am planning to clean out our entire garage. That was on my list, y'all. I told you we've been out 3 weeks already, so I already did that, and it has been a complete game changer. We haven't touched that garage and really done much to it since we moved in, and it was in desperate need of just some organization. Plus we got a new car and we need it, and I did not want it to get scratched up by all of the bikes. So we had to move the bikes to the back of the house and then rearrange and organize the garage. So I got that done. That was an enormous task, and I'm so glad that I got that finished. Another thing on my list is our laundry room. I have a really huge laundry room. That's where we keep 2 of our deep freezers. That's also where I keep all of my bulk food storage, and it's kind of a disaster. There's also a really giant like sliding glass door that goes outside down there that I want to cover with like some peel and stick frosted glass kind of stuff, and that way you can't see in and see how junky it looks from the outside, because I really just kind of want that to just be like a wall. So instead of it being a window, I still want the light to come in, but I want to block that off. So I got to put all that up. I would love to paint in that room, and I just really need to get all of that food storage organized because there's like no rhyme or reason to it right now. And there's also like a homeschool bookshelf in there. It's a whole hodgepodge of things, and it needs to get taken care of, and I've been putting it off. Last summer I did the walk-in closet that's in there, and that has stayed pretty organized, and that has been a huge help. But now I kind of need to tackle the food storage part of it. So that's on my list. Also want to organize all of the kids' board games. We have board games coming out our ears. Half of the pieces are strewn all over the place. The boxes are all broken. It's just a mess. Everything needs to be organized because I feel like we don't play it very often because it's such a mess. So I feel like if I got that organized, we would be more likely to enjoy our board games. So that is another goal for this summer. And then, y'all, don't judge me, but another goal for this summer is to finish my kids' baby books. Even my almost 10-year-old. Yep, I said it. It's just something I dread so much. I haven't finished any of my kids' baby books. My 10-year-old is pretty much done, but it still lacks a few pictures. And so I would love to just give myself a day or even 2 days, sit down, print out all the pictures that I need to like glue into the books, write down like the memories, because there's a few of them that I still need to write down, like what happened on their birthdays. So I got to get that done, and I honestly, that's one of the last on my list. So if I don't get to that, it'll be fine. But I'm really just, I'm tired of that hanging over my head, so I really want to get that finished, but we'll see. And then of course, like I do every summer, I need to go get in the playroom / homeschool room and give it a really thorough cleaning and clear out. I need to get sort through all the papers, the homeschool papers. I need to file away a lot of the documents that I have to keep for legal reasons, and their memories and all of that stuff. I've got to go through and do that. I'll do a whole video about that and bring you guys along for that very soon. I'm really probably hoping to do that tomorrow. Usually I do it like the day after school because I'm like so ready, but this year I was like, I don't want to have anything to do with school for several weeks because I'm just so burnt out. So now I'm feeling like I can start cleaning it out some, and then of course I've got to restock everything, get all our school supplies and all of that, and I will bring you along for all of that, don't worry. Trips this summer, we don't do a whole lot of traveling in the summer because we like to travel on the off seasons. That's the beauty of homeschooling, is that you can travel on the off seasons and get a better deal and beat the crowds, and so we love that. But we do have a fun trip that we're going on next week to Hamilton, Alabama. We're gonna go with our church. We're taking the kids to this like kind of like a kids conference. We're gonna have like worship and preaching and like a bunch of fun and games, and it's gonna be really fun. And it's something we're only gonna take the older two to, so we can really get to bond and spend some quality time with those two. We don't get them by themselves very often, so my husband and I are really looking forward to spending some time with those two. And then on the way back from that trip, we're probably going to stop and visit some of our family in Georgia. They live about 3 hours from us, so we do see them quite often, but in the summertime we try to spend a little extra time with them. They'll also be keeping my younger two, so we'll spend a few days, pick up the younger two, and then we'll head back home. So that'll be really fun. And then we are going to the beach. We're going to Florida in September, but like I said, that'll be off season, so we'll start back school in July, do school for probably about a month, and then we get to break again for our fun beach trip. So that's pretty much our summer plans, guys. We are very spontaneous in the summer, so I'm sure we will just get a wild hair and do some fun things here and there. And I'm sure I didn't remember everything on our list, but that's kind of the major things. So I hope this video was helpful, maybe gave you a few ideas. If nothing else, maybe it was a little bit fun to listen to while you fold laundry or do whatever house chores you were doing. And I just appreciate you guys so much being here. Be sure that you like this video before you head out and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I will see y'all back here really soon. See ya.